My little sister stopped speaking after the accident, and we assumed she couldn't process what happened until her therapist told us she'd drawn pictures of every fight we ever had about sending her away. Lily was 9 when the car crash killed our parents. I was 23, barely keeping my own apartment. My aunt offered to take her. Big house, stable income, actual experience with kids. For 6 months, Lily didn't say a word. Therapists called it selective mutism from trauma. My aunt visited weekly, gently suggesting Lily might do better with professional care and her cousins to play with. I'd nod, exhausted from juggling work and a silent child who flinched at loud noises. The first month was hell. Lily would stand in the doorway of my bedroom at 3 a.m., not making a sound, just staring until I woke up. She wouldn't eat unless I ate first, wouldn't sleep unless I sat in her room. My boss threatened to fire me twice for showing up late with dried tears still on my face. My aunt started bringing pamphlets, grief counseling facilities, residential programs specializing in traumatized children, places with art therapy and horses and 24-hour care. She'd leave them on my counter with sticky notes. Just think about it. I did think about it. Every night while reheating another frozen dinner because I'd forgotten to grocery shop again. Every morning when Lily missed the bus because I overslept. Every parent-teacher conference where I sat alone while other kids had 2 adults. The conversations with my aunt always happened the same way. Lily would be in her room, door closed, headphones on, watching the same episode of her favorite show for the 100th time. My aunt would make tea. We'd sit at my kitchen table. "You're drowning," she'd say. Not mean, just factual. "I'm managing. You're 23. You should be out with friends, not playing parent to a child who won't speak. She's my sister, and she needs more than you can give her. The inheritance could pay for a really good place, somewhere with actual child psychologists, not just me fumbling through this." These conversations happened every 2 weeks. Sometimes I'd agree Lily needed more. Sometimes I'd cry after my aunt left and Google residential facilities at 2 a.m. Sometimes I'd stand outside Lily's door and wonder if she'd be happier somewhere else. My aunt pushed hardest 3 months in. She'd found a place upstate, showed me pictures on her phone. Big windows, art rooms, gardens, kids who looked happy. "Just visit it," she said. "They have an opening." I booked a tour for the following week. Didn't tell Lily because what was the point? She wasn't talking anyway. But the night before the visit, I canceled. Something about the idea of Lily waking up in a place where I wasn't made me physically sick. I called my aunt at midnight. "I can't do it. She stays with me." My aunt sighed. "You're making a mistake." Maybe I was, but she was my mistake to make. Last Tuesday, Lily's therapist called me in early. She never did that. The sessions were usually 45 minutes, door closed, and then Lily would come out and we'd drive home in silence. This time, Dr. Chen looked nervous. She spread 12 drawings across her desk. Each one showed stick figures, me and my aunt with speech bubbles. First drawing, dated 2 weeks after the crash. "She needs specialists." Second, "You're 23, you can't handle this." Third, "What if something happens to you too?" Fifth, "The inheritance could pay for a good facility." Seventh, "Kids are resilient. She'll adapt." Every single private conversation my aunt and I had about placing Lily somewhere. Conversations we had in the kitchen while Lily supposedly slept. In the car while she wore headphones. On the phone after her bedtime. Whispered discussions in my aunt's car in our driveway. Each drawing was dated. Each speech bubble was word for word what we'd said. "She's been documenting everything," Dr. Chen said quietly. "Every conversation about her future. Every time you two discussed sending her away." My hands shook, picking up drawing number 8. My stick figure was crying. The speech bubble said, "I don't know if I'm enough." Drawing 9 showed my aunt's response. "You're not, but that's okay." I felt sick. The therapist pointed to the last drawing. My stick figure held Lily's hand. The speech bubble said, "She stays with me." "That was yesterday," Dr. Chen said. "She drew it this morning." "But I didn't tell anyone about that call," I whispered. "She heard you," Dr. Chen said. "She's been hearing everything." 6 months of thinking she was shut down. 6 months of private conversations she'd listened to. Dr. Chen pulled out one more drawing. Fresh marker lines. Lily and me holding hands. One bubble. "You meant it?" "She started talking this morning," Dr. Chen said. "She asked if you really meant she could stay." The door opened. Lily stood there, eyes red. "Did you?" she whispered. "I'm never letting go."